Dear students, welcome to my YouTube channel Creative English Hub. In this video, we will see figures of speech based on the poem Father Returning Home. See the first figure of speech, alliteration. Alliteration means repetition of consonant or vowel sounds for musical effect. See examples. My father travels on the late evening train. Here the sound of T is repeated, that is travels and train. Then standing amongst silent commuters in the yellow light. Here sound of S is repeated in the line for poetic effect. Suburb slide past his unseeing eyes. Here suburb S and slide S. So here sound of S has been repeated. Then stained with mud and his bag stuffed with book is falling apart. Here the sound of S is repeated. His eyes, dimmed by age, fade homeward through the humid monsoon night. Here also you will find homeward H, humid H. So here sound of H is repeated. He hurries across the length of the grey platform. Here the sound of H is repeated. His chappal are sticky with mud, but he hurries onwards. Here also you will find the sound of H is repeated. His sullen children have often refused to share jokes and secrets with him. Here you will find sullen S, then share S, secrets S. So here you will find sound of S. At the same time you will find have, his, him, H. So here sound of H is also repeated. So here when a sound of consonant or vowel is repeated, then it will be alliteration. Second figure of speech is simile. So simile means two ideas or things are compared directly by using as or like. कि दो ideas या तो दो चीज़ों के बीच में comparison होता है by using the word as or like. See examples. Now I can see him getting off the train like a word dropped from long sentence. Here the action of father's getting off the crowded train is directly compared to a word being dropped from a long sentence. That's why it's a simile. The next figure of speech is personification. Personification means inanimate, that means dead things or objects are given human quality. So here suburbs slide past his unseeing eyes. Here suburbs are given the animate quality of sliding past. How can a suburb slide past? A human being can slide past. कि एक human being move हो सकती है, but here the suburb, the area is called as the sliding past. So that's why it is given inanimate. Object has been given human quality. Now next figure of speech is onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia means sounding words. So words that imitate a sound are used in the lines for poetic effect. Example, listening to the static on the radio, dreaming. Here the word static, it denotes a crackling or hissing sound that comes from the radio. That's why this static word, it denotes sound. ये एक sound दर्शाता है, and that figure of speech is onomatopoeia. Then next figure of speech is transferred epithet. This is new in this syllabus. So in this figure of speech, an epithet means adjective, a describing word, is transferred from its proper word to another word that is closely associated with it in the sentence. कि यहाँ पे adjective एक word से दूसरे word की तरफ ट्रांसफर किया जाता है from one noun to another noun, but that noun is closely associated with it, कि जो उसके साथ में बहुत close associate है, and that is called as a transferred epithet when an adjective has been transferred from one word to another word. See here example. He passed a sleepless night. Here sleepless is transferred from person to night. Here night is not a sleepless, but here a person is sleepless. कि यहाँ पे night sleepless नहीं है, यहाँ पे person sleepless है, and that's why this is the transferred epithet कि यहाँ पे sleepless ये adjective को transfer किया है from person to the night. Now see textual examples. His eyes, dimmed by age, fade homeward through the humid monsoon night. So here first see adjective. That adjective is humid, which is associated with the night, कि जिसको night के साथ में लगाया गया है. So here epithet humid has been transferred from weather to the night. Here weather is humid, not that night is humid. But here that word or that adjective humid, it has been associated with that night word, and that's why it's a transferred epithet. The next example, suburbs slide past his unseeing eyes. Here the epithet unseeing, it is transferred from poet, his eyes. So here whose eyes? Poet's eyes. So here that unseeing word is transferred from poet to his eyes. ये actually poet के लिए use किया गया है unseeing, but it is associated with that word eyes, लेकिन उसको eyes के साथ में लगाया है, and that's why it's transferred epithet. The cold water running over his brown hands. Here the epithet brown has been transferred from the man to his hand. That brown word is used for man, but it is transferred to his hand. Then last figure of speech is paradox. What is meant by paradox? A paradox is a statement that sounds self-contradictory but has an element of truth hidden in it. कि ये एक विरोधाभासी स्टेटमेंट होती है, but it has a meaning behind that sentence. So suburb slide past his unseeing eyes. Here the phrase unseeing eyes, it is self-contradictory, because we know that what is the use of eye? It is to see. How the eye can be unseen, कि eye unseen कैसे रह सकती है? And that's why this sentence is self-contradictory, कि जहाँ पे actually poet wants to convey the thought that he didn't find anything interesting in that suburb area, because he is facing the same situation which is faced by that suburb area, and that's why this figure of speech is here the word unseeing eyes. It is self-contradictory, and that figure of speech is paradox. ये paradox है जहाँ पे विरोधाभासी statement है. I hope you like this video. Thank you.